All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Decoding with Cody, and in this video, we have a very shocking death to decode and look into. And what's interesting about this death is that because I decode WWE wrestling very often in my work, and because I use this wrestling as a very accurate barometer of events happening, earlier this year, I decoded this very same man that died today, and he was part of the pitch black match, the Mountain Dew pitch black match. And what has been in the news a lot lately? The connections between Mountain Dew and the Maui fires. Okay, remember, Mountain Dew had a flavor called Maui Burst, kind of like Maui burst into flames. And then we had Hurricane Hillary hit Baja California the next a few days later on the 21st, just a few days ago. And Mountain Dew also had a flavor called Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And now the guy who earlier this year was in a WWE match called the Mountain Dew Pitch Black, which is one of their other flavors, he has now died. And his name is Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is a very ritualistic, demonic character. He's played many of these type of characters, including during the COVID, he played a character named The Fiend. And Bray Wyatt's lights would always go out when he entered the ring. And then he just happens to be in this pitch black match sponsored by Mountain Dew. And now he has gone black. All right. And I'm going to show you how this is connected to Kobe Bryant. Yesterday was Kobe Bryant Day, right? Because Kobe Bryant Day is on 8/24, because in his career, Kobe Bryant wore the numbers 8/24. And Bray Wyatt dies on 8/24, Kobe Bryant Day. And in fact, Kobe Bryant, he played his whole career with LA, Los Angeles Lakers, right? And the last match that Bray Wyatt fought was against a man named L.A. Knight. Do you guys see the riddle here? The last match that Bray Wyatt fought was against a guy named L.A. Knight, as in L.A. Black, right? Goes to dark. And it was a pitch black match, all right? And then he dies on L.A., on the day that L.A. recognizes Kobe Bryant, who played for L.A., okay? And so there's a lot of interesting things to connect here, but let's jump into it, all right? So Bray Wyatt, dead at the age of 36. Okay, this is going to be the big number I'm going to talk about first. Dead at 36 from a suspected heart attack, okay? So his real name is Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda, and his stage name is Bray Wyatt. So I want you to remember all these. His stage name is Bray Wyatt. His first name is Wyndham. His second name is Lawrence. And he dies at 36 of a heart attack. So let's go look at the gematria. And let's just type in the number 36. And I'm going to bring up all these 36s, okay? So you're going to notice that Bray Wyatt dies at the age of 36. And his stage name, Bray Wyatt, equals 36. His first name, his real first name, Wyndham, equals 36 in 2 ciphers, and his middle name, Lawrence, equals 36. The only one of his names that doesn't equal 36 is his last name, but all of his other names have the 36, and he dies at 36, and he dies of a supposed heart attack, which also equals 36, like Bray Wyatt. So again, guys, one of these things where you got to ask yourselves, what are the coincidences? And what is so big about this number 36? Well, 36 is the 666. 666 is the 36 triangular number. And of course, we know about the number 666. And Bray Wyatt dies on Kobe Bryant Day, and Kobe Bryant was heavily connected to the number 666. Remember, Kobe Bryant had a workout called the 666 workout. Let me just show you. So Kobe Bryant had a workout called the 666 workout, which was Bryant trains for 6 days a week, 6 hours a day, and 6 months in a year. Okay. So again, Kobe Bryant connected to the 666. Bray Wyatt dies on Kobe Bryant's Kobe Bryant Day, and Bray Wyatt himself plays characters that are very satanic, which connects to the number 666. Again, his last match was against L.A. Knight, and Kobe Bryant played for L.A., and then he dies on Kobe Bryant Day. Okay. And again, what are the chances that all his names, if I type back in the 36 again, all the names, his first name 36, his middle name 36, and his stage name 36, and he dies of a heart attack 36, and he dies at the age of 36. Okay? Not a coincidence. All right? And now I want you guys to connect a few other numbers here. I want you guys to notice that the 135 is also important here, because Bray Wyatt dies on Kobe Bryant Day, and Kobe Bryant's full name is Kobe Bean Bryant, which equals 135, like Bray Wyatt. So what are the chances, once again, that he dies on Kobe Bryant Day, and Kobe Bryant's full name matches Bray Wyatt? Also notice that Bray Wyatt's middle name also has the 135, okay? And yeah, so let's do a measurement from the death of Kobe Bryant, okay, who died in a helicopter crash, right, in 2020, right before the COVID, to the day that Bray Wyatt dies. Okay, notice that one day before Bray Wyatt died, Kobe Bryant had been dead for 1,305 days, kind of like Kobe Bryant equals 135, Bray Wyatt equals 135. Okay, so that was the day before Bray Wyatt died, because Bray Wyatt died on 8/24. But you're just gonna notice that if it was just one day off, basically, is what I'm saying, is that if Bray Wyatt died the next day, there was 135 days between Kobe Bryant's death and the day before Bray Wyatt died, and both of their names have the 135 connection. Okay, now Kobe Bryant, he essentially, let me look at this. Hold on. So the 135 is important here, right? Because Kobe Bean Bryant 135, Bray Wyatt 135. But just notice that the day before Bray Wyatt died was the 235th day of the year. And this is important because Bray Wyatt's birthday was May 23rd. And May 23rd, okay, May 23rd is written 235, and the day before Bray Wyatt dies is the 235 day of the year, like his birthday is 235. And the reason this is important, guys, is because the last match that Bray Wyatt was in was the Mountain Dew match. And Dew stands for, let me show you, Dew stands for directed energy weapons, okay? Dew stands for directed energy weapon. And if you type in directed energy weapons, let me show you. You're going to get the number 235, kind of like Bray Wyatt was born on 235, and his last match was in the Mountain Dew, which is directed energy weapons. Okay? So do you guys see how perfectly this is scripted? Because, again, Bray Wyatt is now associated with the Dew. And we just had all this stuff with the Hawaii thing and connected to the Dews. That's what everyone's talking about, right? At least everyone in the truth community is talking about how this fires may have been started by the Dew. And now you have the guy who earlier this year was in the Mountain Dew match, And he was born on 235, May 23rd, 235, and directed energy weapons equals 235. Okay. And with that being said, let's also look into a few other connections here. So I told you that Bray Wyatt last match was the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, okay? And Bray Wyatt dies on Kobe Bryant Day, which equals 208, like Blackout, all right? And what's interesting about this 208 number, not only because Bray Wyatt was in a match that was about a blackout, okay, pitch black, but also because if you measure from the pitch black match on January 28th, which is the 28th day of the year, like blackout equals 28, and you go 208 days forward, which is again like a 28, you get Kobe Bryant Day, which is the day that Bray Wyatt died. So 208 days after the pitch black match on the 28th day of the year, he dies. And what does Kobe Bryant Day equal? It equals 208. So again, guys, what are the chances he dies 208 days after the pitch black match and Kobe Bryant Day equals 208? And of course, he dies on Kobe Bryant Day. And again, the pitch black match was held on the 28th day of the year. And if you go forward 208, which is like 28, if you drop the 0, you land on Kobe Bryant Day, which is the day he died. And that equals 208. So do you see it, guys? 208 days, like Kobe Bryant Day, after the pitch black match. All right? And let's touch on another connection if we're going to go into the day that he died, which was August 24th, which can be written 248. And if you type in his full name, Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda, it equals 248 in the Kabbalah cipher. Okay, so in one of the Jewish Kabbalah ciphers, his full name equals 248, and he dies on August 24th, which is written 248. All right, so again, what are the chances? I'm showing you lots of connections here that are pretty undeniable. And the kicker is, guys, not only did he die on Kobe Bryant Day, he died on the owner of the company, WWE, the company that Bray Wyatt wrestled for. His birthday was August 24th. So Bray Wyatt died on the owner of the company that he worked for on his birthday. On Vince McMahon's birthday, Bray Wyatt died. So a ritual sacrifice for Vince McMahon, the owner of the company that Bray Wyatt wrestled for. Okay, absolutely obvious. What are the chances of that he dies on the owner of his company he wrestled for on his birthday? And if that wasn't enough, let's look at the gematria, because there's another number I want to bring up here that's tied to the blackout, okay? Remember that pitch black match was the last match that Bray Wyatt was in, and pitch black equals blackout, okay? 85, okay? Pitch black equals blackout, 85. And Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the full name of the company, the owner of the company, WWE, equals 85 in Chaldean, kind of like the full name of Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, who died on Vincent Kennedy McMahon's birthday. So Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda equals 85, and he dies on the company Vince Kennedy McMahon's birthday, and they both equal 85. And the last match that Bray Wyatt wrestled in was pitch black, which equals 85. And this all connects us right back to this blackout narrative. Remember, guys, if you go back to my videos, and here's some scenes from the pitch black match where he wrestled on January 28th. Here's LA Knight, the guy that he wrestled, connecting to Kobe Bryant, who played for the LA Lakers. And then in this match, he faced LA Knight. Okay. But notice that it was kind of like a dark match with like the lights were all in, whatever that's called, where I can't think of the name of it right now. But anyway, the match ends with Bray Wyatt's brother jumping from the heights and landing on LA Knight down here. And there's a big explosion. Okay. So just get the predictive programming, guys. I talked a lot about the blackout in many of my old videos. So if you guys are confused about that, go back and watch them. As a matter of fact, go back and watch my blackout is commencing video where I talked about this match before it happened. And now, months later, we're talking about the death of the guy who was involved in it. And again, these events that it's predicting are something coming from the sky. Again, he jumps off and he lands, and then there's an explosion. Okay. I can't play the video, but I just want you guys to see the symbolism. All right. And just so you guys know that Trump was also being indicted yesterday. And if you look into LA Knight, who Bray Wyatt wrestled in his last match, LA Knight's old name in his old company that he used to wrestle for was El Hijo de Trump, which means son of Trump. So this guy, LA Knight, has a connection to Donald Trump. And remember, yesterday, Donald Trump was being indicted on the same day that Bray Wyatt died and on Kobe Bryant Day. And LA Knight, who faced Bray Wyatt in his last match, used to be called son of Trump in Spanish, El Hijo de Trump. And El Hijo de Trump means son of Trump, which could lead us to Baron Trump, but I'm not going to get into that here. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to go over all these connections, how it's connected to Bray Wyatt, why he died of a heart attack at 36, right? Remember, the big takeaway here is that the 36 number is the big, easy to see takeaway, right? Because he dies at 36 years old of a heart attack, which equals 36, like his name, like his first name, like his middle name, all equal 36, and he dies at 36 of a heart attack. So that's the big takeaway. But the other big takeaway is a lot of people are decoding this, but they haven't followed this, because I follow wrestling very heavily. And because of that, I already knew when I saw this news this morning, when I woke up, that this was a huge ritual connected to the coming pitch black. Whenever that comes, remember, we just had the Mountain Dew Maui Burst, and then we had the Baja Blast, and now we have another Mountain Dew flavor, the pitch black, and now the guy that was in the match dies, okay? And we're going to see how long this takes for them to actually play out this ritual. But either way, this is another part of the ritual. And please don't overlook the symbolism of lightning falling from heaven, because this is the symbolism that they gave us. And this talks about Lucifer falling like lightning from heaven, right? Notice that in the promo for the Pitch Black match on January 28th, which was Bray Wyatt's last match, they had everyone looking up to the sky while lightning is coming down. And this connects to the Bray Wyatt falling or dying, right? But this also connects to the Bible, Lucifer falling like lightning. And I just want you guys to notice that today will be the day that everyone's talking about Bray Wyatt's match, right? Or Bray Wyatt's death will be in the news a lot today. And look at what day. And tonight will be a show for WWE. It'll be the first show since Bray Wyatt's death. It's called SmackDown, right? And it'll take place tonight. And I'm sure that they'll do a big tribute to Bray Wyatt on the 128 days left in the year, kind of like his Pitch Black match was on 1/2/8, January 28th. And look at this, guys. It will be 322 days after Bray Wyatt returned to the WWE last year on 10/8. And look how many days is in between Bray Wyatt's return to this first SmackDown where they'll be paying tribute to Bray Wyatt. It's 10 months and 18 days. Like in the Bible, Satan falls like lightning in Luke 10:18. All right? And the 322 is also important here because we know that the secret society, Skull and Bones, has the 322. All right? And don't forget that this day is connected to this coming October, which I believe is when events could really go down. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys understood all that. Take care out there. Many blessings to you all. I'll see you in the next video.